WNNX HD1 College Park, Atlanta, and WWWQHD2 W255CJ, a Cumulus media station. 99X.
It's party time!
Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
What would you little maniacs like to do first?
That was my skull!
99X.
We return to the soundtrack of your misspent youth.
Bueller, life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while. You could miss it.
This is the House of Retro Pleasure.
Welcome. It's air conditioned. Come on in. By the way, 470-741-9999. That's our phone number for your New Wave 80s requests. He'll never play my request. Never say never. Why don't you give it a try? About you, but I never heard that in the 80s or the 90s, actually. Romeo Void starts us off. Never Say Never. The House of Retro Pleasure at 99X. 470-741-9999. Let's get right to it, line 3.
I have a request, please.
Give it to me.
How about Ghost in You, Psychedelic Furs?
So you're already capitalizing on the fact that Walmart has the Halloween decorations up, right?
Sure. You could go with that. Go for it.
But what that also signifies is the coming of the haunted house of retro pleasure. Psychedelic Furs.
Thank you.
Good evening. As a duly designated representative, I order you to cease any and all supernatural activity and return forthwith to your place of origin or to the nearest convenient parallel dimension. That ought to do it. Thanks very much, Ray.
The House of Retro Pleasure.
Retro.
Pleasure.
99.
Such a drag to want something sometime. One thing leads to another, I know. Was a time I wanted you for mine. Nobody knew. You arrived like a day and passed like a cloud. I made a wish, I said it out loud. Out loud in a crowd. Everybody heard. Twas the talk of the town. It's not my place to know what you feel. I'd like to know, but why should I? Who were you then? Who are you now? Common labor by night, by day highbrow. I get my room, I wonder that I sit on the bed, look at the sky. Up in the sky, clouds rearranged like the talk of the town. Maybe tomorrow, maybe someday. Maybe tomorrow, maybe someday. You've changed your place in this world. You've changed your place in this world. Oh, but it's hard to live by the rules. I never could and still never do. The rules and such never bothered you. You call the shots and they follow. I watch you steal from a distance and go back to my room. You never know. I want you, but now who's the talk of the town?
The Pretenders in Talk of the Town. That was a request that I got online. So if you want to follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Radio Flyer Steve, if you're dabbling in X, like you are now, or the former Twitter at The Steve Show, you can find me that way. That's a request from Gina Dunlap, wanted to hear Talk of the Town by Chrissie Hynde and the Pretenders. There you go. And this one from Tommy Williams, who sent me a request yesterday, as a matter of fact. Wanted to hear Roxy Music, Avalon. 1982 for this.
Now the party's over, I'm so tired. Then I see you coming out of nowhere. Much communication in emotion, without conversation or a notion. When the samba take you out of nowhere, when the background fading out of focus, yes, the picture's changing every moment, and your destination you don't know.
Avalon.
Would you have me dancing out of nowhere?
Not forget Halcyon. You live up that way, you know what I'm talking about.
The iconic 99X Big Shirt is available in the 99X store. It's a must-have in your shirt collection with its vintage white and yellow logo on black. So iconic.
Isn't that fabulous?
The look that started it all at the beginning of X. Shop for it now with all things 99X in the store.
So listen carefully, because here's all you do to get yours.
Go to 99x.com. Plus fast free shipping.
I wasn't finished talking, dude. That's our voice guy, Brian Christopher, cutting in line. Anyway, I said we had a bunch of birthdays to celebrate on the old House of Retro Pleasure. Coming up next, one of my favorite artists of the 80s is having a birthday, and also one of our favorite 80s sets of twins. It's next.
Hold up, you're using Swiffer Power Mop? What would Mom say?
Oh, she'd be like, a mopping bucket is the only way to deep clean your floors. And I'd be like, Mom, this is the new Swiffer Power Mop, the all-in-one that gets you a mop and bucket clean in half the time.
She'd never believe you.
I'd say, look, the solution's built right in, so no heavy bucket. And the pad has hundreds of scrubbing strips to get into grout lines. That's why you're the smart one.
Really?
What? Mom said it.
The new Swiffer Power Mop. Don't mop harder, mop smarter.
Happy 62nd birthday, Granddad.
Thanks, sweetheart.
I got you this.
A mug. Oh, thank you. What does it say? Beware. If you are 60 or older, you may be at increased risk of hospitalization from RSV, respiratory syncytial virus, compared to adults younger than 60.
Not all dangers come with warning labels. Talk to your pharmacist or doctor about getting vaccinated against RSV today. Learn more at bewareofrsv.com. Brought to you by Pfizer.
Are you self-employed or run a small business? Do you want an easy way to create professional invoices? Then Skynova is for you. Thousands of handymen, painters, cleaners, and more create invoices on Skynova. On skynova.com, you can make invoices that will impress your customers. They look professional, they're easy to make, and all your invoices are organized and easily accessible. Skynova. Easy but professional. Try it free at skynova.com.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance. No matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto coverage at the right price. You'll also save up to 23% when you bundle auto with home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote, find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Welcome to the Unlit Life. It's this place where you feel free, like enjoying a low-key get-together with friends instead of a wild night on the town style of free. When you can enjoy a moment with Blue Vapor just because. You know, the everyday doesn't have to feel so everyday. With Blue e-cigs, you can get stuff done and still have fun. And when we let ourselves get unlit, we start really living. Blue. Get unlit. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Underage sale prohibited. Blue is a trademark of Fond Molding 4BV. Copyright 2022. Fontum US LLC.
If your family depends on your income and something happened to you, what would happen to them? You need life insurance, and SelectQuote can help you get it at a price you can afford.
SelectQuote found Jacob, 40, who's in excellent health, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for only $19 a month.
Not in perfect health? Don't worry.
SelectQuote found Tanya, 40, who has type 2 diabetes, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for only $32 a month.
We shop companies like Protective, Prudential, American General, and others to find you the company with the best rates. Give your family the security they need at a price you can afford.
For your free quote, call 1-800-885-5959. That's 1-800-885-5959. Or go to SelectQuote.com. That's 1-800-885-5959.
SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Get full details on the example policies at SelectQuote.com/commercials. Your premium could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
Heart failure, carpal tunnel syndrome, shortness of breath, stomach issues, lower back pain. How does it all add up? If you have heart failure and any of those seemingly unrelated symptoms sound familiar, it's time to talk with your cardiologist and get the full picture. They may add up to transthyretin amyloid cardiomyopathy. ATTR-CM is a rare and underdiagnosed disease. Recognize the signs and discuss them with your doctor soon. Learn more at connectwithyourheart.com. That's connectwithyourheart.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Watch parties aren't what they used to be.
Welcome to today's matinee.
Ever since we got Xfinity, my little sister and her friends can easily stream all their favorite stuff.
We'll start with 2 episodes of Top Chef, then Chopped.
When I was a kid, we'd worry about buffering. Now they just worry about what's on the charcuterie board.
Enjoy these fine meats and cheeses.
These are just cut up hot dogs and spray cheese.
Indeed.
The best way to stream your favorites is on the Xfinity 10G network. Introducing the best value in live TV and streaming on the best network with Xfinity Internet and Now TV. Now through August 28th, get internet on the Xfinity 10G network for $30 a month for 12 months with no annual contract. Plus, add Now TV with Peacock Premium, a $5.99 a month value included at no extra cost for just $20 a month. Switch today. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Now TV requires Xfinity Internet. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary. Stream Top Chef on Peacock.
The House of Retro Pleasure.
99.
Hooray! A birthday party! You boys will need to buy a gift.
Oh, boy.
And don't forget those manners.
Yeah. A big ol' happy birthday to one of my favorite artists of the 80s and a cool guy, too. Roland Orzabal is 62 years old today. Roland Orzabal, one half of the core of Tears for Fears, along with his partner Kurt Smith. So glad they're back together because they sound awesome live. This was one of Roland's compositions, the entire thing, and he sings lead on it, too, from Songs from the Big Chair, Head Over Heels, and Broken, the way it was meant to be heard. Happy birthday, Roland Orzabal of Tears for Fears. 62 years old today. Have another birthday, too. Twins! Jay and Michael Aston of Gene Loves Jezebel. 66 years old today, both of them.
Sugar, I've been missing you, and I've been wondering where it is you're hiding. I've been a ball of fire in your arms, desire, and I've been wondering where it is you're hiding. What you get is what you see. Desire. What you get is what you see. Desire. On Monday, I won't be kissing you, and I've been wondering where it is you're hiding. I've been a ball of fire in your arms, desire, and I've been wondering where it is you're hiding. What you get is what you see. Desire. What you get is what you see.
Goonies never say die.
The House of Retro Pleasure.
Retro Pleasure.
99X.
Don't let's start. This is the worst part. To believe for all the world that you are my precious little girl. But don't let's start. I've got a weak heart and I don't get around how you get around. When you are alone, you are the cat, you are the phone, you are an animal. The words I'm singing now mean nothing more than me out to an animal. Wake up and smell cat food in your bank account, but don't try stop saying ding-dang, world destruction over an overture. And do I need apostrophe? Do you need this dot shot? Don't let's start. This is the worst part. To believe for all the world that you are my precious little girl. But don't let's start. I've got a weak heart and I don't get around how you get around. I don't want to live in this world anymore. I don't want to live in this world. Don't let's start. This is the worst part. Could believe for all the world that you are my precious little girl. But don't let's start. I've got a weak heart and I don't get around how you get around.
They might be giants. The House of Retro Pleasure on 99X. Jump in, make your request, be part of the program. As always, 470-741-9999. What you got?
Hi, yes. Can I request a song?
Of course you can.
Elvis Costello, Watching the Detective.
While they're dragging the lake, there should be like some sort of forensics file episode with this song playing in the background.
Exactly.
You got it.
Thank you.
Last girl's that one with a defect. Cellophane shrink wrap so correct. Red dogs under illegal legs. She looks so good that he gets down and begs. She's watching the detectives. Ooh, he's so cute. She's watching the detectives. When they shoot. They beat him up until the teardrops start. But he can't be wounded 'cause he's got no heart. A long shot at that jumping sign. Visible shivers running down my spine. Cut the baby taking off her clothes. Close up with a sign that says we never close. You snatch a chew and you match a cigarette. She pulls the eyes out with a face like a magnet. I don't know how much more of this I can take. She's filing her nails while they're dragging the lake. She's watching the detectives. Oh, he's so cute. She's watching the detectives. Oh, and they shoot. They beat him up until the teardrops start. But he can't be wounded 'cause he's got no heart. You think you're alone until you realize you're in it now. Fear is here to stay, love is here for a visit. Call it instant chess when it's past the legal limit. Someone scratching at the window. I wonder who is it, the detective from the detective. You belong to the parents who are ready to hear the rest about their daughter's disappearance. So it really took a miracle to get you to stay. It only took my little fingers to blow you away. Just like watching the detectives. Don't get cute. Just like watching the detectives. Get so angry when the teardrops start. But he can't hold it 'cause he's got no heart. Watching the detectives. It's just like watching the detectives. Watching the detectives. Watching the detectives. Watching the detectives. Watching the detectives.
Ferris Bueller's behind this. There is no doubt in my mind.
The House of Retro Pleasure.
99X.
And this I know, his teeth as white as snow. What a gas it was to see him walk her every day into a shady place. The lips she said, hey Polly, 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 let's have a ball. Hey Polly, 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 let's have a ball. Hey Polly, 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 let's have a ball. Gigantic, 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 a big, big love. Gigantic, 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 a big, big love. Lovely legs they are, with a big black mess, with a hunk of love. He'd walk her every day into a shady place. He's like the dark, but I'd warn him. Hey Polly, 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 let's have a ball. Hey Polly, 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 let's have a ball. Hey Polly, 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 let's have a ball. Gigantic, 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 a big, big love. 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 A big, big love.
Yes, Gigantic from the Pixies. It's on this day in 1988 that they released that particular song, Gigantic, from their debut album, Surfer Rosa. Frank Black, or back then, Black Francis. The Pixies. We have more historic dates. These dates in history and their excuses to play cool songs coming up next.
The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie. 6 to 10 on 99X.
Actually, this article was how to live longer.
Ooh.
You know, and I think a lot of it has to do with, you know, exercise and what you put in your body. But how would you like to live an additional 24 years?
That's a lot.
Well, and they're saying just 8 healthy lifestyle choices. Of course, getting a good night's sleep.
Oh, no brainer.
I mean, insomnia is terrible. Yeah, reducing early death by any cause by 18%, so try to get a good night's sleep. I drink sleepy time tea before I go to bed.
So many people have sleeping problems. If you really need a way to go to sleep easier, this is tried and true, works every time. Just when you climb into bed at night, put on our podcast. Done.
The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie. On demand wherever you get your podcasts.
How many weekends do you let go by just sitting around, missing out on golf, maybe pickleball, some pool time, all because of those aches and pains, arthritis, injury recovery? I was there too until QC Kinetics. Hey, it's Steve Craig. They got me back where I want to be with all natural advanced regenerative medicine. It's not steroids, not surgery. You can do without that stuff. It's all all about restoring and repairing damaged joint tissue in a way that uses your own body's concentrated healing agents. Advanced regenerative medicine. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in this amazing medical breakthrough. You get real lasting relief, and the good thing is there's zero downtime. QC Kinetics has helped so many people say no to surgery and drugs. Call QC Kinetics now for your free consultation. 770-285-8026. 770-285-8026. That's 770-285-8026.
You'd do anything to keep your vehicle happy. Let's make sure it stays running smoothly. With eBay Guaranteed Fit, the right parts are just a click away. When you see the green check, you know that part will fit. Get the right parts at the right prices. ebaymotors.com. Let's ride. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
The House of Retro Pleasure is sponsored by John Foy & Associates, Personal Injury Law. If you're injured in a wreck due to someone else's negligent driving, don't settle for less. Call the Strong Arm. 404-400-4000. 404-400-4000.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine. It can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
This is Jonathan Geller at D. Geller & Son Jewelers, where now is the perfect time to find the perfect ring in a simple way that you can afford. For the month of August, D. Geller & Son is offering 0% APR financing for 5 years. Take the stress of affording the ring off your plate and take 5 years to pay with no interest. Our team at D. Geller & Son wants to help you take one of the most important steps of your life with confidence. Come shop with us in Atlanta, Kennesaw, or Sandy Springs and learn more at dgeller.com.
We're Anheuser-Busch, and there are 65,000 people who help bring every one of our beers to life.
I grow the hops.
I grow the rice. We malt the barley. And I brew the beer.
I bottle the beer.
I label the beer.
I pack the beer.
I make sure the beer keeps cold.
I make sure the beer keeps fresh.
And I make sure the beer keeps coming.
We're Anheuser-Busch. That's who we are.
Enjoy responsibly. 2023 Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Heart failure, carpal tunnel syndrome, shortness of breath, stomach issues, lower back pain. How does it all add up? If you have heart failure and any of those seemingly unrelated symptoms sound familiar, it's time to talk with your cardiologist and get the full picture. They may add up to transthyretin amyloid cardiomyopathy. ATTR-CM is a rare and underdiagnosed disease. Recognize the signs and discuss them with your doctor soon. Learn more at connectwithyourheart.com. That's connectwithyourheart.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
It's hot out there. I've been cooling off with the refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea tastes like iced tea because it's actually made with real brewed tea, and it's got a 5% kick of alcohol. Look for bright yellow cans and fill up your fridge, or pack a cooler and bring it to the next cookout. Twisted Tea. Keep it twisted.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine. It can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
The 99 Experience, presented by Bader Scott Accident Attorneys. Call 404-888-8888.
The House
of retro. Pleasure 99X.
The facts of yesterday and today speak for themselves.
It's time again, Mr. and Mrs. America, for This Date in History.
Right in the middle of the decade, on this day back in 1985, Green Gartside and his band from Leeds, England, Scritti Politti, name of the band. They released their big song, Perfect Way. And it goes like this. Released on this day in 1985, Scritti Politti's Perfect Way.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of
requests from around the world.
I say it is a most wonderful thing to contemplate.
Yeah, it is. It's the House of Retro Pleasure on 99X. This is actually a request from Mark David in Montreal, Canada. Listening up there on the app in Montreal. Thank you. Wanted to hear Depeche Mode. The thing is, the song he requested 40 years ago today, 1983 on this day, Depeche Mode released their album, their third one, called Construction Time Again. And the request happened to be on that album. Here you go, Mark. Everything counts in large amounts. From Construction Time Again, which came out 40 years ago today. Everything counts. And your grabbing hands can grab some free tickets tomorrow morning with the Morning X, Barnes and Leslie. They have free tickets for Depeche Mode in concert. It's going to be the big show. October 15th at State Farm Arena for Depeche Mode. They'll set you up tomorrow morning between 6 and 10 on the Morning X. For the House of Retro Pleasure on 99X, time for one more request I can squeeze in. Line 5.
Hi, I was wondering if I could make a request.
I was wondering the very same thing.
Do you have any Social Distortion?
I do. What would you like?
Story of My Life?
Which is actually quite autobiographical for Mike Ness and Social D. Yeah, you got it.
Awesome. Thank you.
matching dress in sports or school elections and in class. I dreamed all day about a rock and roll weekend. And a girl in the front of the room, so close yet so far, you know, she never seemed to notice that this silly schoolboy crush wasn't just pretend.
WNNX-HD1 College Park, Atlanta, and WWWQHD2 W255CJ, a Cumulus media station.
Radio contact.
The dog days of Summer of X are here. More shows, more live experiences.
Just stay tuned in. Win any minute.
Simple.
Exciting idea.
On the original 99X.